In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a public domain image to your header for your blog. So there's kind of two skills there, adding a public domain image and then also editing your header for your blog. In the previous video, we downloaded an image from Pixabay, and now I'm back into WordPress, and I'm going to go ahead and slide down to customize. Anytime you want to change anything to those standard features for your blog as a whole, you're going to come into customize. And once we're in there, I'm going to choose header image because that's what I want to change right now. So I'm clicking on header image and I'm going to choose add new image. This is going to open my media library. You can see I've added some images already, but I want to add a new image that we just downloaded. And so I've already downloaded it. You can see it here in my toolbar, or I can go to my downloads folder and select it. But for my purposes, I'm just going to add it right like that. Just remember, you cannot just copy an image directly from Pixabay or Pexels and paste it into your blog. That is called hot linking, and it is not allowed. When you come back to your blog later, it just won't show your image and it'll say no hot linking. So I'm going to select that image, select and drop it. You know, if you select and crop, I think I want my image a little bigger. I'm going to bring it down here like that and say crop image. I can skip the cropping if I want to. So now you see that my image is here and it has posted it on my blog, which is pretty cool. I might decide to go back and crop it a little more later. I can change the font or the color, but for right now I'm happy with that. So I'm going to click publish. There's one more thing that I would like for you to do. You've added your image, and even though it's public domain and it doesn't really need a citation, for our purposes, I still want to know where you're getting your images from. So I'm going to require that you add a citation. Most of the time, that's going to be really straightforward. With your header image, it's a little trickier because there's not really any place to add it here beneath the image. We need to add it somewhere else. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to do that by adding a widget. So we're back here again in this menu. I want to be in customize again. But instead of choosing a header image, I'm going to scroll down a little further to widgets. I'm going to click on widgets. And I want to add a footer. This is going to put something at the bottom of my page, my home page. And I'm going to click add a widget. And I'm going to scroll all the way down to T because I want a text widget, just like that. And I'm going to just say image citation as the title. And then in the text, I'm going to say, and this is where I'm going to need the specific information about the photo. So I'm going to go back over to Pixabay, where we got it. Here's my image. There aren't official titles for a lot of the Pixabay images, so usually I look at the actual URL up here, and you can see right here it says ingredients cooking preparation. I think that's a pretty decent title for our purposes. So I'm going to take that little piece of information, I'm going to go back here and I'm going to put that in quotes. So ingredients cooking preparation is licensed under, and then I can write public domain or I can write CCO. Oops. Why is that not writing what I want? I don't know. That's really weird. That'll have to do. I really want a 0, but it's just not typing a 0. So ingredients cooking preparation is licensed under CCO. The next thing I want to do is select the title of the image, and I'm going to click on this link button. I'm going to go back to Pixabay and I'm going to take the whole link, https://pixabay.com, etc., and I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to copy that and paste it as the URL and apply. So this just makes it an active link in that footer. I'm going to say I'm done. We scroll down here. Oh, look, image citation, ingredients, cooking preparation is licensed sender, CCO. I could also change that to maybe header image for clarity. Header image. I could just say header image, something like that. Doesn't really matter. That gives you a general idea. As long as it's just somewhere on the page. So I'm just going to go publish. Now it's part of my page. If I go back to view site, which is right here, I can see that I've got my image at the top. I scroll down to the bottom of this header page, main page, and you can see that citation. Now, my first blog post is also showing up here because that's just the default that it shows the most recent blog post on my homepage. So that's why I kind of have my homepage and my first blog post all showing up at once. And that's going to just depend on your theme that you chose at the beginning. So that's how you add a public domain image to your header image. And that is how you add a footer to say what the citation is. Another thing I could do, I could probably take out this header image text and just have that, which would probably be just fine. And I might go make that change. But anyway, you can kind of see how it's done. So that's it for this video.